Hi everyone, this is Cindy Wilkinson from Just Sponge It, and today I have a couple of organizing tips. Usually after the first of the year, I like to reorganize some things, and even in my home I do the same thing. And so I've been putting my embossing powders in the Ziploc or Glad containers, and it's fine, but it's big, and this is too small. So I discovered on another demo's blog, she was using these really nice little containers. They're called Sistema. I think that's how you pronounce them. They're from New Zealand, and they open up like this, and the lid comes completely off. So it's kind of in between. This is being too small because it's round, and this being just too big and it takes up a lot of space. So what she did was she took these Command damage-free hanging hooks. She put her spoon on the top, and how you do that is you take off the blue piece, attach your hook, and then tear it off, and then you take this black paper off, backing, and it leaves adhesive on here. And then you just add it to the inside. At first I put it on the outside, but then you can't stack them, so that wasn't going to work. And then these little spoons, a friend of mine gave me these, but I'm going to have links to everything on my blog post so that you can find these. And Diana listed, I think, a link for spoons, so I'll list that link as well. As for as I will also list the Command hooks and these containers. So the spoon just fits inside this hook like this, and so it's not in the powder, you're not getting it all over your hands. And then what I did was I took one of our embossing powders, this is gold, and put it in here. Now I already have a gold container, but two of these, this size, fits perfect in here, and it gives you plenty of powder to work with. And then you just, and then I made up some labels with my P labeler or P touch labeler. And then I just added, so at a quick glance, these are the other ones that I've done. You can see I've got white, clear, copper. This is two containers of the copper, so it's perfect. And they stack nicely. They come like this as a 3-pack. The first time I ordered it, I didn't understand that, and I got one of these. I said, well, that's not going to work. I need many more. So I ordered some more. They're all on Amazon, and they're like, I want to say like $7 for 3. I don't know. I wanted them, so I really didn't care how much they cost. They come from New Zealand. And then the other thing I've been working on, and tell me if this happens to you. You get your designer paper, and I always open it at the top, and then I slip all my scraps back in here, and then, messing back and forth with it, then the side tears. But the reason I do it is because I like to keep the backing in here so that I can see what colors coordinate with the designer paper. So I had some that were all ripped, and it was just making a mess. So I found these Storage Studios, and they're clear folders. You get 3 in a pack, and this is what it looks like. It's got a tab up here, but I wanted to put the coordinating cardstock names here. So we have a Dymo labeler too. So I just made labels from that for this. And this works out really nice. But again, these come in a set of 3. Oops. So you get 3 of them, and they even give you some labels. But like I said, I don't use them, but you could. And then I'm going to flip the camera around, and I'm going to show you where I keep my designer paper and my embossing powder so that you can get an idea of what I'm talking about. So sorry for the shaking. I'll be very gentle. So I'm going to take you can see on my dog's toys. So this is where I keep my embossing my embossing powder. And you can see it's kind of a mess and it takes up a lot of room. And so with those little containers, I will take up like maybe this much, and I'll have all my embossing powders. And I probably have, I don't know, 4, maybe 10, maybe not even that many. Some of them are discontinued, but I still use them, so I like it. And these are from Container Store. I love them. I have 2 of them, and it's great for extra storage, and it fits right underneath my countertop. And then for my paper, for the 12 by 12, I have storage units from Stampin' Store, and I love them. And you can see I'm slowly converting everything over. And so I just pull them out by these tabs, and because it's up high and I'm short, so I can pull it down and I can see that's the gold foil. I almost thought about putting the labels on upside down, and that kind of didn't sound right because once you have it out, it's upside down. But you can see I've got my foil, silver foil in here. I've got my glimmer paper, and I've started doing my designer papers in here too, like I showed you. It just makes it so much neater, and it's easier to find, and it's not falling apart. You know, this, like I said, this tends to, when you get your scraps put in here, it starts breaking down on the sides, and I don't like it. So anyways, that is what I'm doing here lately to minimize my papers and my embossing powders. So I will have links to everything on my blog. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you need any embossing powder or any other supplies, don't hesitate to contact me or go to my online store and purchase them. And thank you, and happy stamping. Bye.